Night. That's all. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first from Pompano Beach, Florida, everybody's homie, Pompano Joe.
Welcome back to Friday Night Fury, everybody. I'm Moondog Mooney alongside JC Flash. And I want to thank everybody watching on Patreon. There you see everybody's homie, Pompano Joe.
Pompano Joe, oh, he's so excited to be in the FGW arena. Matter of fact, Pompano Joe, he loves life. He's excited to be everywhere he ever is.
He brings a lot of energy, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yes, sir. And his opponent from Malibu Beach, Cody Hawk.
Cody Effin Hawk, the icon. The 2019 Cauliflower Alley Club Trainer of the Year. He has trained Sammy Callahan, Eli Drake, John Moxley, and so many more, including yourself.
That's right. Cody Hawk trained a lot of the FGW roster. Probably somewhere around half the FGW roster, maybe more than that. But Cody Hawk, let's not just talk about who he's trained. Let's talk about what he's accomplished in pro wrestling in the last quarter century. So much. Cody Hawk competed against some of the biggest names in the world. And Mooney, one of the very few things the FGW fans and I can agree on, I gotta say, I love Pompano Joe. Pompano Joe is beyond impressive. I'm really excited to see what these two guys are going to be able to do together in that ring. Excited to see who's going to come out on top here. Pompano Joe has the youth advantage. Cody Hawk, the experience advantage. But Pompano Joe, he's been around a while himself.
Oh, he's a veteran. Now, Pompano Joe in control of the left wrist of Cody Hawk. And duck under, go behind. Into the hammerlock goes Hawk. Looking for an escape with a reverse drop toe hold and into a front chancery. Hawk made it to his feet, tried to grapevine the leg, and then took advantage and now has control of the left arm of Pompano Joe. Joe in the ropes. He's a high flyer, everybody.
Using those ropes for leverage. Cody Hawk, hold on, here we go. No. Cody Hawk opting to take it to the ground instead.
I would have paid good money to see that flip. Hawk in control of the arm.
Now Mooney, you might get your wish because there's a lot more match to go. Pompano Joe and Cody Hawk still have a lot left, if you ask me. The early feeling out process right now.
I want to remind everybody that's watching on Patreon that we have 3 tiers available for $5. The first tier, you get dark matches from Friday Night Fury, things you won't see on Shockwave and our official YouTube channel. The second tier, $10, you'll get to see matches from our supercards like Cold Blooded and Origins. And that $15 tier, you get everything you get in the first 2 tiers plus exclusive content from behind the scenes and behind the curtain here at FGW. And these two are putting on a clinic, JC.
Yeah, so far this match has lived out to what I imagined it would be.
Again, Pompano Joe using the legs to escape.
His deathlock now. Pompano Joe's tied Cody Hawk up with.
He is tied up, but Hawk bridged up with his arms and now stretches back, takes the headlock.
Shoulders down.
Anthony Circle barely got a 1 count in there. And a look came across Pompano Joe's face as he's trying to figure out where he's going to go with Hawk, but where can you go?
Yeah, trying to stay a step ahead of Cody Hawk. That is no easy task, and that's putting it mildly.
These two are familiar with each other. They've been in the ring many times before. Hawk has that left arm chicken wing, and now Pompano Joe escapes, counters into the full Nelson. And that might have been what he was thinking about, the neck, JC.
Pressing on the back of that neck. Cody Hawk, though, able to break that full Nelson into the hammerlock, side headlock. No, Pompano Joe with the waist lock. What lock are we going to see next? The answer is a wrist lock, Mooney.
There you go, JC. Well done. That's my partner, everybody. Trapping the left arm in between his legs and capturing the right arm.
A modified abdominal stretch there.
Good clean break by Hawk. We knew this was going to be a competitive match. And we know these two hold each other in high regard. Not going to see a lot of these going to the eyes or a lot of choking on the ropes, things of that nature. They're going to see a lot of infractions from these two.
Guys want to see who's the better man. They want to prove themselves to the FGW fans. Each of these men, I got to believe, they want to prove to themselves that they're the superior competitor. Driving that knee into the arm. You get Cody Hawk there real quick and in a hurry. Smashing knees against arms. And Pompano Joe, though, rolling back to his knees, trying to get back on the offense, trying to...
Nicely done by Pompano Joe.
Yeah, trying to get Cody Hawk where he's got Cody Hawk right now.
Great escape by everyone's homie. Hawk rolls back. Great example of catch-as-catch-can wrestling, as well as some of the Greco-Roman wrestling in there as well. These two are really a great example of what good competitive professional wrestling is all about.
A human chess match taking place in the ring right here, right now.
Absolutely, Jason.
Cody Hawk, though, swept down from Pompano Joe. Pompano Joe clasping that ankle.
It seems like every time Joe goes for an escape, he uses the leg. And now he has control. Working on the ankle. Using that toe hold to twist the ankle. Both men to their feet. And again, Pompano Joe ties up Cody Hawk. Anthony Circle checking on Hawk. Making sure Hawk wants to continue the match. I'm sure he does.
And this now Cody Hawk. Cody Hawk turning the tides a little bit. Taking his knee to that shoulder, torquing the arm.
And Hawk has Joe all tied up, and both men trying to... Whoa, wait a minute.
Cody Hawk rolling back into that crucifix and right back into the submission.
And now he has the left arm trapped.
It's seated abdominal stretch. Hold on, might be turning into somewhat of an octopus stretch, trying to put the leg over the face. Pompano Joe not having it. Now looks like we have somewhat of a Fujiwara arm bar applied. a technical exchange of holds this match has been.
Big elbow by Hawk.
I know that shoulder socket.
And Hawk seems determined to stay on that left arm.
Picking a body part, pinpointing that body part, doing all the damage you can. Classic offense from Cody Hawk. Look at this though, Oklahoma roll, a Mahi straw cradle.
Yeah, it was a bit of an inverted Mahi straw cradle. Well done by Hawk, and now both men trying for the ride. Hawk escapes, both men to their feet.
Pompano Joe, Cody Hawk going hard right here in the FCW Arena on Friday Night Fury.
And any of you at home that would like to earn your spot and join Hawk's Army, one day you could be wrestling like these two.
Yeah, Cody Hawk showing you what he's capable of right now. Not a better guy in the tri-state community that I can think to learn from about professional wrestling than Cody Hawk. One of the best decisions I personally ever made.
You've got a lot of great trainers out there. You got Tom Pritchard, you got Al Snow. The names and the list go on and on, but Cody Hawk right there at the top with some of the greatest around the world.
Absolutely. Like I said, especially if you live in this southwestern Ohio area. Cody Hawk, though, right now not in such a good way against Pompano Joe.
Has that head scissors applied, squeezing, putting a lot of pressure on that surgically repaired neck of Cody Hawk.
And Pompano Joe, a trainer in his own right. Both these guys are students of the game. Both these guys know pro wrestling inside and out. They're seeing that showcase. Look at this, though. Cody Hawk over a hip toss. Pompano Joe reversing that hip toss. Cody Hawk kicking Joe off. And a standoff, Mooney. A stalemate.
And now the crowd getting behind Pompano Joe. They're appreciating this instant classic from Cody Hawk and Pompano Joe. Hawk again stays on that left arm. Pompano Joe drags his way out. Bit of a wrist lock, and now Hawk, a drag of his own. Again, they lock up in the center of the ring. Go behind by Pompano Joe. Hawk escapes, and an escape by Pompano Joe. Both men into the ropes. Hawk shoves off.
Who's everyone's homie? Come on, Cody. You're making me work hard tonight, man.
Side headlock, hip lock takeover. Head scissors by Joe. Kick out by Hawk. And another hip lock takedown. Head scissors by Hawk. Hawk tried for a leg sweep.
Pompano Joe fell on his face, but somehow ended up, oh, look at this, shoulders down, right into that lateral press. And again, barring the arm of Cody Hawk Mooney. Keeping that offensive advantage, what I was trying to say.
Pompano Joe delivering a knee. Rolling through. And into a pinning predicament. Hawk is caught. Now Pompano Joe back on the attack.
Excellent manipulation of the weight of Cody Hawk, taking those shoulders down. That was nearly a 3, 1 second away. And Cody Hawk now, Mooney, got Pompano Joe in the corner. Referee Anthony Circle calling for a clean break. Will he get one? He will. You can just see the mutual respect between Pompano Joe and Cody Hawk throughout this match, Mooney.
Absolutely. And they both know what's on the line. Trip to the pay window. The winner's end of the purse is always better. And despite having that mutual respect, they still want to get that money.
Absolutely. Look at this. Pompano Joe got Cody down. Double chicken wing to both arms. Cody Hawk, his shoulders down, but no. Only a 1 count.
And now, Joe believes he's got Cody stuck, but no, Hawk rolling. Now, Pompano Joe going to work on the left arm of Cody Hawk.
Yeah, that's turning into a Jujikatami. Cody Hawk, though, able to turn the hold over. Pompano Joe now in some trouble. Trapping that arm again is Cody.
Now the crowd chanting for Pompano Joe. Hawk trying to stretch.
Well, that might be somewhat of an anaconda vice that Cody Hawk applied. Wait a minute, those shoulders down, no?
Now he's got him down 1, 2.
That was Cody's shoulders that almost went down. Pompano Joe, though, able to reverse the pressure.
Shoulder tackle by Joe. And another. And we have just reached the 15-minute mark of this instant classic here on Friday Night Fury.
Japanese arm drag. And now Cody got a standard arm drag. Good old American arm drag right there.
This has been a grappling contest, not a lot of high impact going on tonight. Up and over goes Hawk. Joe with a snapmare. And an arm drag, deep. A la Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. That was a excellent arm drag.
Shoulders down again. Cody Hawk able to kick out.
And now Joe using that forearm across the side of the head. And Hawk had to get out from under into the waistlock. Hawk kicks out. Joe again back to work. Of course, you know Hawk's looking for that muscle buster, or maybe even the pile driver.
Don't forget about that sleeper hold that Cody Hawk has won many matches with in the past.
Head scissors. And Joe tried to bridge out.
Torquing that head and neck both directions, forward and backward. Pompano Joe, though, found his way out. Pompano Joe just pressing down on both knees. And that's something in mind, though. Cody Hawk, though, trying to cut it off with some right hands. Pompano Joe with a couple right hands of his own.
Both competitors using forearm smashes.
Right hands, right forearms, whatever.
Well, they're trying to keep it within the boundaries of the rules, and I think so highly of both of them for keeping this match on the straight and narrow.
Good observation, Mooney.
Well, athletes get frustrated.
Come on now, look at this. Again. Seeing Cody Hawk's legs tied up that same way. Pompano Joe, as you mentioned earlier, heavily worked the legs over of Cody Hawk throughout this match. And what's this? A shin lock locked into Cody.
And Pompano Joe has Hawk all knotted up.
Which one? Arm or leg? Arm or leg? I got them both.
Pompano Joe has the leg all tied up. The left arm in a hammer lock. Hawk manages to get a foot loose. Shout out to Kevin Bacon. And now Hawk. Big back body drop.
High impact from Pompano Joe, but he needs to go for the cover, and here it is, hook to the leg. Cody Hawk, though, able to kick out.
And right now, Cody Hawk looks the worse for wear. Whoa, neck breaker. Announcer's jinx. Right when I thought Hawk was in trouble.
Now Pompano Joe dropped on the back of his head with that twisting neck breaker. Cody now off of the rope, going for the elbow. Pompano Joe out of the way. Pompano Joe goes for Cody Hawk. No water in the pool. Both men down, Mooney.
And we have just reached the 20-minute mark.
Here we go, a little bit of aggression picking up.
European uppercut, knife edge chop. Pompano Joe sends Hawk off. Telegraphed it. And Hawk, Boston Crab.
A high angle Boston Crab. The lower back being torqued in excruciating maneuver. Pompano Joe, he may have no choice but to tap out.
Joe trying to make it to the ropes.
Oh, he's got to be feeling this.
Just fingertips away and he made it.
The damage, though, might have been done.
And both men had to exhaust so much energy. One to escape, one to apply the hold. Oh, ho, ho.
Did you hear that impact?
Big boot. And a bulldog. Hook of the leg. And Pompano Joe
says no. Pompano, he kicks out again, showing, look at that testicular fortitude.
Into the corner goes Joe. Hawk ran into a back elbow. Oh, now that was a right hand, Flash.
Yep, no doubt about that.
And now Joe.
I think Cody Hawk might be going for that muscle buster.
Oh, he is going for it. There it is. He has him set up. He got it. And Joe is in all sorts of pain.
Pompano Joe able to kick out of Cody Hawk's signature muscle buster. How many people has Cody Hawk put away with that move? I'll tell you, he hasn't put away. Not tonight, not Pompano Joe.
Joe, kick to the gut. Pump handle. Oh! He nailed him in the center of the ring. And Hawk kicks out.
Man, that pump handle just transitioned into a Michinoku driver. Cody Hawk dropped on the back of his head. Pompano Joe can't believe it.
Both men have expended so much energy.
And a mixed reaction amongst the FGW fans. Some chanting for Cody Hawk, some chanting for Pompano Joe.
5 minutes remain, 5 minutes.
There's Cody Hawk with a cover. And you heard Rick Tom say it, Mooney. Only 5 minutes remain. The time limit has nearly elapsed.
One-legged drop kick.
Classic Cody Hawk.
Oh, stomp right to the sternum, and now Hawk. Oh.
Cody Hawk going for that moonsault press. Pompano Joe out of the way.
And there it is, the Mahi-Strat cradle. And again, Hawk kicks out. Who will get to their feet first? Now both men have to be thinking, how do I get the win before the bell rings, before the time runs out?
Yeah, you can see the urgency, the aggression has more than picked up in the later parts of this match, specifically ever since Rick Tom announced that there was only 5 minutes left, somewhere around 3.5, 4 minutes at this point.
Joe misses with that big senton in the corner.
Oh, wait a minute, here we go, package pile driver!
And that should do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Pompano Joe, the ring awareness had enough left. He had enough sense, enough of a feeling of the moment to be able to put his foot on the rope, able to keep this match going on. But Mooney, there's only a few minutes left. Something big's going to have to happen real fast.
And now Joe, a pile driver of his own.
Cody Hawk falling on the top of his head. That surgically repaired neck. Pompano Joe needs to get his bearings about him enough to cover Cody.
Let's go, guys. 3.
Oh, Joe is taking too long to get to Cody Hawk, but will he get it? No!
Unbelievable resilience by the icon, Cody Hawk.
Joe needed to shake the cobwebs enough to get over there to Cody Hawk. I think if he would have covered Cody immediately, we might have seen a winner of this match. We'll never know, though, Mooney.
Pompano Joe with the corner mount. Hawk escaping out of the corner. Flying body press. Hawk reverses. 2 count only.
What an impressive athletic contest this has been.
Pompano Joe, Hawk, both going for a clothesline.
Both men are down.
1 minute remains in the time limit. 1 minute.
2.
Small package. Hawk back to his feet. Pompano Joe misses with the clothesline. Hawk trying for the backslide.
Shoulders down.
Couldn't get him. Off the ropes comes Hawk. Sunset flip.
Pompano Joe, though, look at this.
Joe rolls backward and now stacks up Hawk. Another pinning predicament and another from Joe. Both men are pulling out all the stops to get the victory here on Friday Night.
Jackknife cover! Every second with the utmost urgency.
That's the bell.
The time has elapsed with these FGW fans showing their appreciation.
The 30-minute time limit has expired. This match is a draw.
An incredible match here on Friday Night Fury. And those of you on Patreon supporting us, that's the kind of action you'll get from our Patreon. Oh my goodness. What a matchup between these two veterans.
Not every great match we have here in FGW is always on Shockwave, and this match is a testament to that, just as much as any match has ever been.
Good show of sportsmanship, an excellent outing.
A privilege to watch, a privilege to call.
Once again, check out our new Patreon at patreon.com/FGW. Wrestling fans, more Friday Night Fury coming up next.